All right, good morning. Buenos dias. Welcome to another episode of Dreamer to Destino. I am your host, Julian Garcia Martinez, and it is another fun filled week. Already nearing towards the end of the year. Looks like we might have just roughly about pretty much three more episodes before the year ends, and we definitely got some special stuff stored for this week and pretty much the last final 2 weeks of the year. So we're definitely going to be ending 2024 with a bang, heading into the next year because we definitely got a lot more stuff lined up, and we can't wait to share more of the info with you. I am your host, Julian Garcia Martinez, and this is my co host, Mr. Fluffy. Go ahead.
What's going on, you guys?
Glad to have you again, my boy, and we are definitely excited for the guest this week. We've lined it up for a little bit of time, and someone we've personally known since, high school. I think you might have known him just a tad bit longer before me and you met.
Yeah,
So if you want to go ahead and kind of introduce the guest of this week,
for
it's a
sure.
special one.
So today we're gonna be interviewing my boy, who I've known for 10 plus years. Funny enough, we originally met in middle school, but came to find out that I've known him since elementary, and same goes with a mutual friend of ours who we've also known for 10 plus years. But goes without saying, he's a true guy, always a big music guy. He's probably the most kind-hearted person I know, and he's like a brother to me. So happily would love to introduce you guys to Junior.
What it do? What it do?
What's going on, man?
And welcome, my boy. Welcome. It is a pleasure to have you on the
I'm
show this week.
happy to be here, man. Happy to be here.
All right, so we're definitely going to be starting off with the interview portion for this week. This time we're going to have kind of alternate since I did announce last week Fluffy is the co-host, and this man has been mighty impressive, even for the lead up to this week, getting all the research and questions out of the way. So with all the work, we'll see what you got this week, and we'll have you go ahead and start the interview portion.
Boy. So we're gonna start this smooth, start this easy. First question is gonna be, how did we meet? So it'll be me, and then how you met Julian, and then first impressions for both of us.
Shoot. And Fluff. Me and Fluff. Me and Fluff be going way back.
Yeah.
You see, first time I met Fluff, we was on the basketball court.
Yep.
Damn, on the court.
Yep.
Damn.
Straight up on the court, bro.
Okay.
Yeah, with shout out to boy Miles. Um, yeah, Miles introduced me to Fluff. He's like, "Yo, this is a really cool cat." And I was like, "Yo, what's up, dude?" Like, we just kicked it off right away. We were always on the same basketball team.
Yep.
Yeah, we always made sure of that. And yeah, dude, and Julian, I met Julian in high school. In the group, part of the gang, the crew.
The big
And,
crew we have.
yeah,
It's kind of funny how both of them. So for those of you, kind of to give you a little bit of context, I think we had like at one point it was just kind of two individual groups, and at one point they just kind of all merged within under one.
Yeah, that's what's crazy.
I can't remember who made it happen, but I just remember meeting Junior, and it was under, I think, kind of the same thing with these. So Miles, how he introduced you to Fluffy, and I think it was Fluffy that introduced me to you, and then obviously that's when I found out you were doing like you were the drummer, and you were doing all these kinds of things related to music. I think there was also a guy that I'm not sure if you remember. I think his name was Zach. He was with me during like a culinary class. He was like, "There's this beast ass drummer, and like his name's Junior and whatnot." And so I kind of led up all the way to that point with the both of the groups merged together.
yeah, dude, it was at least a good like 20 of us linking up.
Yeah,
Biggest
right.
the biggest group, dude. The biggest group of all of of all of high school, we were actually like the biggest group.
We walk around
Yeah, I
just
think there's even a picture of us floating around for what was it, like the graduation thing, like prom
Yeah,
night or something like graduation. Like we just all took a picture. We all had like the T-shirts with each letter and whatnot.
spelling out the whole
If I
phrase.
exactly.
there's a prom photo.
Yeah. So
Yep.
oh yeah, there is.
Yep.
There definitely is. Oh man, I feel. You know what? We might as well go a little into that story because to this day I feel that's kind of messed up, but you know it
Uh oh.
it
Uh
is
oh.
what it is. So
Uh,
so I remember prom. I think everyone in the group we were all discussing. We are like, hey, so we taking dates for prom? And everybody, oh my god, I'm never gonna forgive you guys for that one. I'm like, nah, we're not. Nah, we ain't taking no dates. It's gonna be the boys, bro. The boys going to prom, and I'm like, okay. I'm like, all right. So I'm talking like, all right, like the boys' prom night. Okay, like, I fuck with it. And then second, I pull up to prom. Everybody has a date, bro.
hey, wait, there's a handful of us that did it. I can't mind
And I was
promise.
like, I remember I pulled up and I was like, all right, let's get it. And then everyone has a date. I'm like, you motherfucker.
To the face.
I was like, oh my god, bro, the most enraged face. And I was like, all right, well, I got to get a date. So I just got linked up with the last second date on that exact day. I was
Yeah,
like,
my
all right,
boy
well, you're my date.
went in line. My boy, he was like, "Hey, yo, you with me now?"
You said you my
Yeah, because
dancing
I
partner,
was
boy.
like, for real, because I just remember I was like, I just remember it was like, okay, it's a boys only prom. Like we just gonna go as a group, only the boys. And I was like, yeah, let's fucking go. And then yeah, I pull up and everybody had a date. So
Half of everybody had dates, dude. I was like, damn, that's tough.
yeah, you guys felt me that night, but you know, all right, that's
I
neither here
mean,
nor there.
I danced with other people. I wouldn't say that, like, you know, what the heck happened there?
Yeah,
I don't know. How did I function?
right.
But
But yeah, that's
nah,
pretty much
I
the little
remember
prom story.
I almost got I remember Roy. He got mad at me because we saw one of our English teachers there. He almost got in trouble because I'm over here calling out to her. He's like, "Shut the fuck up! Shut your ass up!" I'm like, "No."
Ain't no way. Oh man, but yeah, we had definitely like one of the biggest groups I think in high school, and it's kind of funny to think back how it just kind of happened randomly that these kind of two different friend groups just merged into one. It was one of those unique experiences for sure.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, dude. We had a lot of cheese, man, dude, every single day.
Hey, and then
Oh
like
yeah,
our gym group too, bro. Shoot, that went crazy.
Yo,
oh yeah,
we were
Yeah,
consistent for sure.
yeah. I think even like after class and stuff, instead of going home, like yeah, let's just go to the gym and
yeah.
Yep.
work out. And yeah, we
We're
almost
like,
like all of our group was in that room.
Dude, it's like that or we just messing around in the gym
Crazy,
area too. But we're cool
right?
with the coach. Yeah.
Fluff.
Yeah,
There was
definitely.
a time where like you and I were the last ones there, and Coach Thompson, he was just like, "Hey, I gotta go, guys. Hey, you just lock up when you leave, yeah." He's like, "Just don't let anyone."
Yeah. I was
I'm
like,
like,
say less, bro. We're in charge. Say less.
I think you guys told me about that before. That yeah, like sometimes you guys would be like the last two, and then he would just let you lock up. So you,
Yeah.
I think at
It's
one point I
funny.
don't know if he gave you a key or something, and he's like, yeah, just lock
Yeah.
up.
It was too. It was funny as hell because me and Junior were like, "Hey, it's only the boys." We hit up the boys, and everybody just goes, "Hey, now it's closed."
Yeah,
It was like, "Nah,
everybody pull
it's
up, and
closed."
then everyone that wasn't part of that group like, all right, it's closed. Yeah, you can't come in here.
Yeah. It wasn't until one person like got caught going inside. He's like, "Hey, I thought it was locked," and then we poke out. He's like, "You're wrong." Then
You're wrong. Get the fuck up on out of here.
we had to
there,
open it up for everybody else because it had to be
Right.
nice.
there's
Oh,
a,
of
Because
course. And we're
our whole group was able to bench like 225. So one time, someone tried to get in. I was like, "Sorry, dude, you got to be able to bench 225 to get in here."
and we let him get a shot, dude, and most of them either like almost died or borderline.
Well, I remember when I was first starting because I wasn't really much of a weightlifter, and then once I started going with you guys, I remember for benching I couldn't even do like not even a plate, and then the more I kept going at it with you guys, and then at one point before the year you ended, I was already doing 225, and I felt like when I first started, I was that kid from Lowe's where he's
Oh,
bringing like what is it that 40 pound box? So he's like straight, he's like
yeah.
ah,
Just screams like, ah.
yeah,
I remember that,
yeah,
dude.
but yeah, we definitely had like a lot of hypemen, bro, for sure. Like definitely
100%.
a lot of motivated dudes in there. All right, so enough about
Pictures.
reminiscing from the high schoolish days. So with you, Junior, you're kind of more into the, let's say, music world. At least that's kind of from what I've known. For majority of the time I've met you, like you're a drummer, obviously, and you kind of been doing like gigs and sorts, kind of playing that, like little venues and whatnot. What is it, or who inspired you to get into music?
Honestly, dude, it was my dad. Um, my dad, like music runs in my dad's side of family. So
Oh, okay.
when I was born, like, I started drumming when I was 3. So like my dad got me my first drum set when I was 4, and I was just going ham, dude. I was just playing whatever. And then like I think at the age of like 6 or like 5, he started taking me to get lessons, and after that, dude, it was just on me. And then I did a marching band in high school. So that helped a lot with like rudiments and stuff, and timing, dude. I first say it's all my dad, bro, 100%. Like, I've even before I was born, when I was a baby, my dad would play percussion like in church and stuff. So like as I got
Oh,
older,
okay.
everyone would tell me, dude, like, oh, your dad was so like crazy when he would play. But like obviously once he like when I was born, he stopped kind of playing. Like as I got older, he stopped playing. He's would work. So
Right, right.
I haven't seen him like go off like that. Like everyone's like, oh, dude, your dad used to go crazy. I'm just like, bro, I really want to see that, dude. Like,
So you never once seen your dad play then while you were growing up?
um, not that I remember. Like I've played with him. Like there's like a video of me playing with my dad and like this huge like convention thing. And I don't remember not one thing, dude. I was like 3 years old.
Yeah. So I mean, this kind of a bit of pressure too, because I can only imagine like while you're growing up that family members and whatnot that heard your dad play and saying he was really good, kind of expecting you, I guess, in a sense, to fill those shoes.
Yeah, bro. I mean, like it was more an honor to be honest. Like, and especially I have the same name as my dad. We're both Gerardo. So um, it was a lot of pressure. At the same time, like I was down for it. I was like, my pops got this, I got this too. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right. Right.
Yeah.
Like you definitely do got it, because from what I've seen you play, bro, like yeah, you're definitely a phenomenal drum player. So and for me, I can kind of like I get it too, because in middle school, I was in band as well, but I wasn't a percussionist. I was under the brass section playing French horn,
okay,
and
okay.
I just remember I'm like, yeah, like percussionists, man, like they gotta be. It's not like where other instruments where if you kind of miss something, you can kind of get back into it. With like if percussion, if you're kind of off by one, you know, by the
Yeah.
rhythm, like you're gonna fail. So it's definitely tough. Like I feel
Yeah.
to be a
Definitely,
percussionist.
definitely had me struggling in middle school when I was doing that.
Yeah, bro, it's definitely yeah. I definitely
For
have
real.
huge respect for percussionists because it's a different breed, man. That's for
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah, bro. I appreciate that, dude. It's really fun, bro. I love it. Like music. I don't know where I would be without music. Like it's my life. Music's my life.
That's awesome to hear. All right, so let's go ahead and get into the next question. Fluffy, what you got?
Well, it's gonna tie into your love for music and how it affects your life. And my question is, what lessons did music teach you that you use on an everyday basis? Like, if you can think of any examples of it.
Hmm. Damn, bro. Music. Honestly, it's taught me a lot. You know what I'm saying? Like it's important. It's nice to be important, but it's more important to be nice.
Yeah,
You know, like
100%.
in the music industry, bro. It's all in like who you know. You know, and you never know who you're talking to. So if you're like a
Hmm.
douche like, to someone, you know, obviously a random person, but turns out
Yeah,
like that guy, you know, is the drum tech for your favorite drummer, or like he can get you a gig playing for like an arena.
yeah,
With anyone that's cocky, you know, and
hmm,
that's me, you know, like so. Well, that's just me, you know what
yeah,
I'm saying? You know, like that's taught me patience. You know, like not every song you got going crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, sometimes
Right, right.
yeah, for real.
you just gotta calm down, play the beat. You
Feel
know
the
what I'm saying?
rhythm.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like be patient, as in that time song will come where you can do like a cool fill or something. But you do it too early, it's not gonna fit. You know?
yep. That's nice. Beautiful. Okay, well
Yeah, it
spoken
definitely
to.
is, and yeah, definitely because like I said, it's I feel like, and obviously it depends on the genre. Some people love to go crazy with the
Yeah,
with drumming, and sometimes they'll miss some stuff here and there. But sometimes like my boy said, like sometimes just play the rhythm, make sure you got
Yeah,
everything down. You're like,
yeah.
don't be rushing into it. So yeah,
Especially
definitely.
we compare it to life too. You gotta go with it, dude. You go too fast, you just mink.
yeah.
Right,
It's crazy,
exactly,
bro.
pretty much. All
You
right.
know, or life can give you some mink, mink. You know, like straight up, bro.
Yeah, definitely. About to get some
So, some lifetime putazos,
two
dog.
piece combos out here.
Yeah,
All right, so let's go ahead and get into the next kind of topic at hand. So, this one might interest a lot of you guys, whether you're listening on Spotify or watching the video version on YouTube. So obviously, you see on the screen, J Smoke is part of a group called Full Deep,
Yes,
uh,
sir.
and they just started out with their newly released single. Um, Ride, which is available on Spotify, YouTube, and any other streaming platform. You can go ahead and check it out. We'll definitely be playing a snippet of the song before the show even starts, so you should have seen it by now. But go ahead and talk to us a little bit about how Full Deep came about, and if you don't mind, talk about just a few members of the group.
Yeah, bro. So Fo is a group of brothers, bro. We all brothers. Um, it's myself, Jay Smoke, and then there's three rappers and then a producer he makes all our beats. Um, you know, they make some scratch, get anything, super anything. You know, so there's Scurvy Dog, which is the rapper. Token, the other rapper. and then Dr. Leva, which he produced. So Token, I actually met in second grade. Like we just been riding.
Dang, that far.
Yeah, bro. Like keeping it real, like keeping it a buck 50, dude. Like if we don't look out for each other, then who's gonna look out
Facts.
for, So and David, I met David and Roosevelt with Fluff in middle school, and we got closer in high school. Like once we both did drumline,
Hmm.
um, and then Dr. Leva, second I came out the womb, bro, that fool was already waiting for me at home. He's my cousin. Yeah, that fool's my primo. Um, yeah, dude, like that's the group. Like, honestly, it all started from David, Curvy Dog.
Hmm.
We, him and I hanging out, we like smoke, pull up, somewhere and smoke, and he was riding, just like riding tracks. And
Yeah.
then one day he convinced me to ride a hook to a track. I didn't think much of it, like it as much as I did, and so then it was us two. Uh, we brought in Dr. Leva, and yo, you want to make some beats, let's form a group, and then I brought in Token, and that was probably one of the things ever, dude. Like it's just odd that I feel like our group, dude, we work so well together. We're not just random people that made a group. We're all
Right.
brothers. We're all friends.
Yeah.
So like, um, actually for the song when we released it. So right now, Token lives in Alabama. He used to live here in Oceanside, bro. Right now, he's in Alabama. We flew him out, yeah, for the performance. Oh, Fluff, you were there.
Yeah. That's
Uh,
like.
and yeah, dude, like we're we're just here to make music that relates to people. That if anyone can relate to it, that you know.
Yeah. And you guys did good,
No, that's
especially when you showed me a couple of your other songs from before. I'm not gonna go into detail about any tracks that have been released, for you guys, but when you started telling me you guys were doing music, like, I was actually kind of happy too, because I know how you love Ice Cube, you love most of that G Funk music, and we roll with it, especially since like high school, middle school. I was like, "Yep, this guy's gonna go crazy," and I was happy about it when you told me about the performance too.
Yeah, bro. We're just super hyped, bro. Like we're dedicated. We're all in. Like there's a lot more to come. There's a lot coming soon. Oh, deep.
That's awesome. Can you go ahead and talk a little bit about that fluff you mentioned a bit? And obviously, you don't have to go too much into detail just to kind of keep everyone in suspense. But could you go ahead and talk a little bit about that event, the little performance you said you had, and just kind of uh, see, kind of let everyone know what that is about?
Yeah. So the event we had was a single release party, and it was just select amount of people that came by, and just had a good time. We partied up, and then at the peak of the party, we performed, and there was even an encore. They had an encore like later on at night. What was it like 2 hours later?
Yeah. Yep.
Damn.
Yeah, dude, it was like already midnight. And, shout out to the homie Phil, bro. Philip. Yeah, we had it at his house. More than that's actually where I'm at. Um, and I noticed what time it was when they were asking me if we can go on. I was like, look, bro, like honestly, I'm down. but you got to talk to big man Phil. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is his house. We got to respect the rules. If he says game,
Right,
then let's run it. Philip comes up to me. It was the funniest shit ever, dude. Rick, Philip comes up to me because he's like, hey, so someone came up to me asking if they could do an encore, and they said you sent them to talk to me. He's like, I had showed him one of our, unreleased songs. He's like, well, you guys haven't played this song, so if you guys play this song, then I'm down. I was like, all right, bet. We'll start with that one then.
right. That's awesome. So, oh wow! So pretty much everyone that was at that what do you call it, at the release party pretty much heard some stuff that hasn't even come out yet. Then.
Yep.
Oh yeah, 100%, bro. Like if you would like want to hear some unreleased stuff, pull up to an event. Like we have an event February 15th.
Day
Everybody,
after Valentine's Day.
I was gonna say day after Valentine's, trying to break some hearts right after.
but
There you go, ladies and gentlemen. You have it. February 14th. I'm sure they'll probably have some more information as it gets closer to the date. But yeah, if you
February
guys
15th.
are interested in checking something out like that, definitely follow their Instagram page. We'll go ahead and mention all the social medias and links once we wrap up the show. But yeah, if you guys are definitely interested, especially trying to check out new music and whatnot, see what's out there. I would highly recommend that you guys attend to at least one of these kinds of things in your life because I feel like definitely special and at least it's one of those moments where like, hey, I was there before they blew up, kind of thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, we're also gonna on February 15th. We're gonna have a raffle of some limited edition merch. We're not gonna.
Okay.
Yeah, so like we're gonna try at every event, like have a raffle and with like merch, but we're never gonna reprint the same thing. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so limited edition, pretty much,
So
right?
exclusive every time.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, that's gonna happen too, bro. Like I'm looking forward to that day. We're gonna perform. Like I said, and Julian, Fluff, yeah, pull up.
Always. Best believe.
Yeah, definitely. I would more than happy to. And definitely by the time by the time of that next event, maybe hopefully we can bring you back on and the rest of your crew, and hopefully we can talk about the event itself and see any new music that comes out by then.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, for sure. We'll have a song by then.
All right. So now that we're going ahead with the mention of Fall Deep and your crew, we can go ahead and move on to the next question.
All right.
Hit me with it.
So with everything, the drumming, the performances, the shows, go deep. What are the future goals that you got and expectations you got, not just for Faux Deep, but for your musical journey in 2025 thus far?
My goal for the group, for sure, release more music, get it out there. For sure, an album. I would love to, not confirmed yet, but I would love to, you know, maybe release an album by the end of next year, maybe. Who knows,
All right. Yeah. As long as you guys work, you guys got it. 100%, bro.
Yeah, bro. And, some music videos, that would be nice, you know.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, bro. I mean, we're definitely going to have some shows in 2025. Like, yeah, more than 2 shows for sure.
Okay.
Yeah, so
Yeah, that's awesome.
yeah, that's my goal, bro. It's like we just gotta keep hustling. Like we can't lose touch of the goal. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
The vision.
Exactly. Like pretty much kind of the same thing and it's like that with anything, even with whether it's something with music like with Faux Deep, or even kind of what I was referring to last week's episode with Fluffy, that this kind of project itself, when you get people on, you kind of want people that you have the same vision,
Yeah,
because you could start something as a group, and eventually, if you don't have that same vision, or you don't have that same goal and desire, it's gonna crumble and it's gonna break apart. It just ends up being nothing. But I got a feeling that you guys seem just like super ecstatic about this project, and that you guys are giving it your all. And I have like a great feeling that you guys are gonna, just knock it out of the park, and you guys are just gonna continue to make music and continue maybe even getting more shows throughout the year, maybe even within maybe the next 2 or 3 years, that you guys just keep bumping up and up and up to the point where you guys are going to be too full with many shows and releases and all kinds of stuff that you won't even know what to do.
yeah, bro. That's
The
not
gonna be the next NWA or like replacement for like Ice Cube and them. If 100% when everything goes well.
true. I wouldn't say replacement. That's a goat, but
The
I
idea
would
is there. The idea is
I
there,
would definitely would one day dude, I would love to hop on a track with Ice Cube, bro. That'd be
bro. Also, not gonna
that'd
mention you got a
be great.
signature of his new album, but we'll keep that in wraps.
Huh?
It's like your signature CD of his new album.
Oh yeah, dude, I got an autographed
What?
CD of his recent album.
What the? No way. Oh,
Dude,
look
Wait,
at you.
and he showed it to me too. I'm over here getting mad.
Oh
Oh, dude.
man, that's how did that come about?
um, I just bought it on his
Yes.
website. I saw
Oh, okay.
yeah,
I
straight up.
thought it was like personal. I was like, damn, it was okay. I was like,
I
Nah,
know
I ain't
when I
that.
first saw it, yeah. Good. I
But
remember when I saw it, I was like, oh, he got it from Ice Cube himself. But no, he
yeah,
just bought it.
yeah, bro. I was just on Instagram and he had this video. He posted this video of him like signing the CDs, and he's like, "Go get your limited
Wow.
edition CDs before they're out." And right then and there, bro, like I clicked the link and I bought one.
like bye, 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 bye.
Yeah,
Dude, just doing the what is it the card thing? Just start looking.
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
Start smacking,
Take
Take
my money.
take my take my money.
but just start throwing 20s on that bitch, bro.
Take my money. Fucking start hitting the.
Oh man.
Just
Okay,
take.
well that's awesome. Yeah. So kind of one of the things as well, I guess, kind of besides the your goals kind of heading in for the next year, more or less kind of going back, piggybacking back into your newly released single, Riot. What was the inspiration for that track, if you're able to talk about it?
Shoot, with the inspiration. Well, the track itself, like the beat, honestly, I couldn't tell you because Leva made it. Dr. Leva made it. So,
Mm-hmm.
but like verse wise, like on my verse, like it comes out like talking about the crew. You know what I'm saying? So like,
Right.
I'm talking. Well, I mean, I don't want to give too much away. You gotta listen to it. But,
Yeah, definitely.
but,
Yeah.
but, I'd say like, so the hook is all about Oceanside. You know what I'm saying? It's old side or no side. So all of us, we're from Oceanside. You know, and that song, Token came in crazy. Like he came into the studio, bro. We were like writing, working for a bit, and then like Leva put on the track, and Token just like was thinking for a bit, cooking up, and then he's like, "I got some," and he went up to the mic, dude, and like spit that, like the hook, and that was it. Like,
Damn. Okay.
yeah, um, O side or no side, that's how we ride. Like Um,
Just rap for
dude,
the dome piece.
yeah, he
And
just
it's
came.
something that's like once you hear it, and I think it's like one of those things when you first hear it. When I heard it for the first time, I was like, "Damn!" Like it was. I was like, definitely. You could tell. I was like, "Yeah, these guys are going hard.
Bro,
They're going absolutely crazy."
Definitely trying, bro. Definitely trying.
That's
But
awesome. So it's kind of more just showing love to uh, kind of yourselves and like and Oceanside in general, huh? Because
yeah,
like I know you were mentioning that one of them, even he's originally from Oceanside, but now he's in Alabama, correct?
yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
So I mean, that's oh man, that's awesome to hear that. Yeah. So like when I first heard it, like I just remember I was like, damn, that's like a new project, and I don't know, like I think even for you guys listening and watching, it's one of those things that you definitely have to listen to because it's definitely very unique. And like I said, if you're looking into getting into new music and checking out new artists, these guys are definitely the ones that you should definitely be checking out. And right now, so far, it's only one single that they've released so far, but
mhm.
hopefully by next year they're gonna, like the J Smoke said, that they're gonna be releasing more and more within next year and the years coming. So they're definitely cooking stuff up in the lab.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Always cooking. Always cooking.
yeah. And just a quick clarification too for those who obviously don't listen to that type of music, but out of curiosity for those who are listening for the first time, what genre would you say that Faux Deep or Ride is going into?
G Funk.
G Funk? Oh yeah.
Yeah, 100%, yeah. Ride is for sure falls in the category of G Funk. Um, most of our
For
tracks
those
are G Funk. Like we're a G Funk group. Like
for those of um for those of you that are listening, like let's say for those of them listening or watching, what would you consider? So, like, let's say they're going into it not knowing what G Funk is. What would you describe G Funk as?
okay, think of like everybody knows what funk is. You know what I'm saying? You can listen to a song, Earth, Wind, and Fire. Oh, that's funky. You know what I'm saying? Think of something that's funky with a little bit of a gangster twist. Just a little bit of a G twist to it. You know, so a little, a little.
A little bit of
Spice.
Salt Bay gangsta
Yeah.
spice right
The
there.
little
Yeah,
saute
you know,
spice.
that's the best way I can describe it. Maybe not the best way, but like what came top off,
How you know it to
off
be,
my head.
yeah.
Yeah, just has a little bit,
Yeah,
just a little funk with a little twist in it.
Yeah, because I think for G Funk, that one, it does confuse some people with it too. Um,
right,
how
right.
you how he mentioned a little bit of like gangster to it, stuff like that. How majority of it is you trying to feel good, but at the same time a little bit of that gangster mentality,
Bump.
gangster spice, you know?
Yeah, you're just adding a little bounce to it.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying?
A little bit of that kick, boy.
Oh yeah, most definitely. So yeah, so that should pretty much clear it up. So if any of you, it's your first time hearing G Funk and it's something that you've never listened to, um, besides checking these guys out, what is, I guess, give a recommendation of like if people were trying to get into G Funk? What are some artists they should listen to
Shoot,
besides you guys, obviously?
where should I start?
A little
Let's
intro crash
start.
course.
4D, uh, Nate Dogg, Snoop Dogg, 50 Cent, Warren G, you know, the Dog Pound,
Definitely a good one.
Sugar Free, the list keeps going, bro. Like, but those, Ice
Oh
Cube,
yeah, definitely.
like everybody on my shirt, bro. Easy E, Warren G,
There you
Tupac,
go.
Snoop, E40.
E40 up.
Too short.
Yeah, so definitely,
Too
if you
short.
guys are trying to get into G Funk, maybe make that your New Year's resolution. Try to get into some G Funk, listen to Faux Deep, and expand your music palette because everybody knows that we
Get
could all sometimes use a wide variety.
The nice version of get cultured to music.
Yeah,
Open your open your horizons,
diversity and
dog.
stuff.
Open them up. You were stuck in house music or whatever other music. Listen to some G.
Yeah, well,
there's more.
I'm sure we've all been guilty of that stuff at least once in our lives. I was like, I can't even attest. Like sometimes at one point, I'll just be listening to metal, and I've known people that only listen to corridos or country music and whatnot. The list goes on. Sometimes you're just used to listening to that one specific genre. That there's plenty of great music out there, but no one's really either. It's not knowing where to look, or
Right
you're
artist.
just used to listening to the same one. Yeah, exactly. That there's plenty of good music out there. You just gotta find the right tools and explore
Little
yourself.
taste, just a little taste.
Just
Oh yeah, most definitely. So with that being said, I guess for you, what is one of the challenges that, if you've had any so far, like what is one of the challenges that you've had when it comes to making music? Like, have you had any issues as far as like the process, or as a group in general? Because I know, there's other members in your crew. Like, have you guys had any challenges as far as making music?
um, I would right now only just because we all have jobs and different hours. I'd say it's our like the times we can meet up for studio. You know what I'm saying? Like um, sometimes not all the time. Sometimes it'll be hard. Uh, you know, we can me and Scurvy Dog. We'd be down and ready to have studio. Dr. Leva can't. You know,
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
and he's the one that's recording everything. Like, you know what I'm saying? Or like, stay if I'm down and Leva's down, but I already have my verse recorded, but you know, David still has to record, but he can't make it. Or like vice versa. David
Right,
already
right.
his verse recorded. I still have to record mine, but I can't make it. You know, because I'm still at work.
Is there ever
You know,
an
like
issue with like when how you said that token is like out of state? Is there ever a portion where that becomes a challenge where he has to try and record it, or like it becomes an issue with that?
sometimes, like we try. We're trying our best to do what we can with what we got, but sometimes it is hard because him being in Alabama, it's a 2 hour difference, uh, 2 hours ahead.
Yeah.
So whenever we're at like 9 to 11 over there, you know what I'm
So
saying?
yeah,
So like that fool asleep already.
yeah,
like
he's out. Yeah, I was gonna say
yeah,
either out or just like about to be.
yeah.
Right.
So, um, yeah, but we're hopefully this coming year, like it'll be just a lot easier. We're gonna get it down, dialed in. You know that that doesn't stop it. Like him being over there, what I like is that it just doesn't stop us from working.
I
You know what I'm
grind.
saying? Like for like important stuff like performances and like video shoots, we'll flying back over here for a week, get what we need to do done, and then he'll go back, you know. But we try not to let that be, you know, stop us from doing it.
100%, bro. 100%.
Yeah,
These guys are starting off strong, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. You guys are starting off strong. It's like me personally, that's what I would think. Not just because I'm your boy, stuff like that, but like people who are into G Funk and they want that genre coming back, 100%.
I appreciate that, dude. Like, Yeah, dude. I'm excited for what's to come, bro. For real, for real. Like,
Yeah, we're like, I think for us that are listening, and those of us have heard this newly released single, Ride, and this, like, for the future for your other upcoming singles, and the album potentially later on. I think I can speak for a lot of them that we're excited to see where this goes, and hopefully you guys keep killing it and just making some dope ass music, because yeah, you guys with this one, you've definitely seemed like you made a strong impression so far.
heck yeah, heck yeah. I appreciate that, bro. Like, yeah, we're just gonna keep pushing, dude. Keep trying to come out with anything we put out. For it to be heat. And you know, I it's important for me, like personally, for my homies to like the songs before like we put it out. You know what I'm saying? Like my homies don't like it, bro. Like I personally don't feel like releasing it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Oh, okay.
but that's just me. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
Right.
We'll vote, and we want to release it, release it. But I'll change something from mine. My verse. Try to like add something, change some words, phrases, or something. To like, okay, I'll play it for them again, and then like while they're hearing it, if I hear like all I gotta see is just freaking vibing to it, and I'm like, all right, cool. Like he's locked in, you know.
Yep.
So that's what I'm gonna try to do, bro. We just, hopefully, if next month, hopefully we release another song.
Yeah, like for those of that have already listened to it, I'm sure that we're all eagerly waiting, eagerly waiting for the next track to be dropped. I guess this is kind of a message that you can kind of leave for everyone. So for those of them that haven't checked out Faux Deep yet, what should they expect? And kind of, if you want to tell, like, if you had a chance to tell people what it's about and what should they expect?
um, expect a lot of raw, like shit, like anything we spit, we mean. You know what I'm saying? Like it's no expect that whatever we say, we mean. You know, and we just here to have a good time. You know what I'm saying? We're not here to bash on anybody or have beef with anybody. We're just here to have make music and have some fun. You know what I'm saying? Like, and you can listen to Ride out on all platforms. YouTube, Apple Music, wherever you listen to music. You know, is there.
Yeah, definitely. So before we go ahead and wrap up this interview, because we just want to say thank you for joining us on the show this week. I know, like, that you're extremely busy, with all this music project and work and everything. So we really do appreciate you taking the time to meet with us this week. It really does mean a lot.
Yeah, bro. I appreciate you guys, having me.
Of course, of course. And so with this, we're gonna finally hit it with the last question. So this is a question that we always do with every interviewer, everyone that's been on the show. So with the year ending, you're pretty much one of the final guests that is gonna be able to answer this question. So
Let's do it.
so with this being said, what is your destino? And by this is pretty much what do you feel your destiny is, and kind of the end goal.
Hmm. Damn. I feel like my destino, like I want to be living off of music, bro. Like I just, damn, my destino, huh?
It's definitely a tough one. We've had plenty of people get frozen up on this question, so it's definitely, yeah, definitely a tough one.
Nah, I mean, I just my goal, bro, is to be able to provide for my family and my kids' kids. You know, like through music. You know, it doesn't have to be. You know, if I'm making money elsewhere, but like that's what I love. That's what I'm most passionate about. You know, and you know, hopefully, you know, go deep, bro. Like I feel like we gonna be touring for sure. Like we gonna be touring like year round tour. That's our destino right there, bro. We're
Oh
gonna
man, yeah, we're definitely excited to see that. Definitely excited to hear the tour announcement when you guys got everything up and ready to go. And we'll definitely be there for one of the shows. And I hope that
yeah,
everyone that's it's kind of like an investment, right? It's like for everyone listening and watching that. Maybe after this episode, they'll definitely be checking you out and kind of seeing where this group goes because. For everyone that loves the song, you can already tell that they're just eagerly waiting to see what's next, and hopefully everything works out for the best for you guys, and that it gets to the point where you're able to provide for your family in the long run, and just keep this lineage going with all this amazing music, and you just get the train going.
I mean, yeah, you got me with that question, bro. That's crazy.
Yeah. It gives you some deep thought for it, dude. Deep thought.
You gonna do it like
So
that?
you're gonna go do me like that?
Hey, next time I'm on here, I'm gonna be ready, dude. I'm gonna have a whole lesson. Like, hey, bro, this is my destino right here, bro. You know.
There you
There
go.
you go. Yeah, fuck yeah.
I feel like, yeah, we'll definitely be waiting for it. And yeah, like I said, we're excited to hear about Faux Deep, and even for next year, we can't wait to see what you guys got in store. And like I said, hopefully by the time February 15th, when you guys have that next event,
Yes, sir.
that we can have you back on the show with maybe the rest of your crew, and we can go ahead and talk about that event and kind of see where the changes from now to February, because it doesn't seem like a long time, but time seems to be going by pretty quick. And
Yeah, it needs to,
we
it
already
needs to
know
slow
you guys
down.
seem to be cooking stuff up. Yeah,
Yeah.
Slow down.
so you guys are going to be cooking within that
I
time.
feel the I feel the
I'm
time on my
excited to
back,
hear
bro.
what you guys are going to have.
Nah, I feel that one, bro.
All right. So with that being said, thank you, Jay Smoke, for joining us on the show this week. And
Sure.
where can we find you on the socials? So that's Faux Deep, your own social, if you want to shout it out, where people can check you out.
Yeah. You can find the Faux Deep at Faux Deep 760 on Instagram and Facebook. And you want to follow me? My Instagram is JR the Drummer. No spaces. Got you.
Yes, sir. And for everyone following the show, you can follow Dreamer to Destino on Instagram at Dreamer to Destino, all together.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You can also check out the show for this week and all the previous episodes. I think we're already on like episode 12 or 13. So
Yeah.
yeah, I think by the time the year ends, we'll be at 15 episodes, which is kind of insane to think about.
Yeah, bro.
So
Sure.
so definitely check out the show. Audio version's always on Spotify, and for those of you that love watching the video portion, we're always on YouTube. So go ahead and check that out as well. Dreamer to Destino on YouTube and Dreamer to Destino on Spotify. Fluffy, if you have anything you want to plug in before we wrap this up.
Yeah, just another thanks to my boy Junior. Like 100% gonna be praying for Faux Deep and everything you got going for you, my boy. 100%. Day one. And appreciate you coming out to the show, my boy. So I know your palate can be full sometimes, and appreciate the love. So just
Yeah, bro.
so 100%, my boy.
But boy, that's rounding across my boy. Way too much for Phoenix tonight. By the time you guys hear this, it'll be Monday morning. So yeah, definitely check out all the socials. Check out Faux Deep. Their newly released single "Ride" is available on Spotify, YouTube, and wherever else you
Everywhere.
get your streaming music. Yep, go ahead and check it out everywhere and check out their socials. Get ready for um, that February show slash little event, and yeah, we'll definitely be checking in with them come February. So that'll be it from all of us, and thank you guys so much for joining us this week. Until next time, hasta luego, adios.
So deep forever.